All right. I guess we're live. So, um, yeah, basically, this is my stream about creating a Discord bot. It's more like kind of my journey learning about how to use different APIs and actually like spending the quarantine time in like a good type of way. So the first thing I wanted to show was what language we're actually programming in, and it is Python. Python is like one of the simplest languages to actually learn, and it is yeah, it's pretty cool. So the first thing I wanted to do was actually show you what we're actually going to do. So as you can see, I imported the Discord library. And this library contains like all the API of Discord, and it basically kind of gives us a path, gives us like a bunch of stuff that we can use in order to program. All right. Welcome, welcome. So this is actually my first time ever streaming. So bear with me. This could be pretty janky. Okay, so first I'll bring you through exactly what we're kind of doing. So we actually started this project, me and Abby Shannon. I don't know if any of you know Abby Shannon, but his Instagram is at Abby Shannon S. So the first thing we actually wanted to do, we actually both came and decided that we kind of wanted to make like a project. And I guess this kind of morphed into something where we wanted to kind of show people that they can do something useful with their time in quarantine. And this is kind of like the brainchild of that. So we kind of first got into Discord. I got into Discord a while ago, and I discovered something called a Discord bot, which people usually add in their servers and stuff. So let me actually show you a Discord bot. Give me 1 second. All right. So this is actually one of the servers where Discord bots are tested. And here are actually a bunch of bots. So this is actually a bot. This bot, basically, they do like a bunch of different things. If you give them a command, they can show you a meme. They can moderate a server. They can show you images and a whole bunch of stuff. So I thought this would be like a cool first project that me and Abhishan would kind of do. All right. So first, I would like to show you guys what language we're programming in. This is actually Python. So this piece of code over here is actually just importing the library. A library is basically a bunch of code that people have written, and you can actually use that code in your own code to make something that connects to their application. So Discord made something called a discord.py library or program that actually makes it a lot easier for like programmers like me and Abby Shannon to make something or make a bot for the application. So a simple command in Python is print. You can print text like hello world. And then if you run it, the program will print back hello world right here. But what we're doing is slightly different than this. We are trying to connect to an application using a library. And we're also trying to use their quote unquote program pieces, or you can call them functions or classes. They're different pieces to what the library brings. And a lot of it is for different purposes. So functions are for running certain commands or like steps. Yeah, running certain steps to run a specific type of command. And a class is a certain type of, you can think of it as like a car. So a car could be like a car class would be the framework for any other car object, aka a BMW would be a car object. It inherits, it takes from the car class and adds to it. It takes the framework of that car and turns it into something specific. So in Python, you would have a class called dog, for example, and the dog would have a function called bark. Bark. If you have another class called bloodhound, bloodhound would take from dog, but it would add to it. So a dog would bark, a bloodhound would add to it. And bear with me because this type of program is actually pretty new to me too. So Google's gonna be my best friend for now. Whoops. There we go. So I made something called dog, and this is a bloodhound. A bloodhound takes from dog, but it adds something to it. So let me actually show you what I'm kind of talking about. Because programming is not very, it's not very straightforward, but it's something that can be very fun. That's what I kind of want to do. Right, here we go. Finally. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So the first thing you do if you don't know something, you search it up on Google. How to make a dog class on class on Python. Here we go. So it says over here, you can just say, you can use a keyword called class, and you can make it, you can have variables in that class. You can make objects. So this is the object of my class. P1 is the object, and my class is a class. You just add those two brackets. And then you have different things like you add attributes to the class. You can then, for example, over here, person has an attribute called name and age. And they added those attributes in P1 in the P1 object. And yeah. So what I'm going to try to do is use discord.py. I'm going to try to make like a simple Discord bot and add it to my server. And I'll try my best to like narrate it to you guys, whoever's watching. And yeah, this is basically the gist of the stream. If you guys have anything you want to say in the chat, you can shout it out. If you have any suggestions or like improvements for this, I'm really new to this. I think Abby Shannon is also very new to this, and he'll be joining us hopefully later on in this stream. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, have any comments, concerns, you guys can shoot it in the chat, and I'll try my best to answer everything. And yeah, you guys can join me on the journey, my my janky, my ghetto journey on trying to put together a bot. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to figure out what I have to do in order to make a simple bot. Thankfully, the discord.py library has exactly what I want right here, a minimal bot. So it says to import the Discord library, which I'm doing. It is asking me to get the client class, store it in an object, an instance, or an object. And then it's telling me to do a bunch of this stuff, which I have no clue what it means. So I'm going to take this and copy and paste it into my program, and I'll see what it'll do. If I get any errors, I'll try to solve those errors. If I don't get any, sick. All right, so it looks like I have a bunch of errors. Let's try solving them one by one, or we'll see exactly what's happening.
Why is the door closed? Hey, are you using my headphones right here? I don't even care.
Yeah, so I guess you guys met my little brother. He's yeah, I'm borrowing his headphones apparently. Yeah. So
I thought you said you were gonna use the monitor.
thank you for that question, Leifa. I will use the monitor if it works, but it's not working right now. I do have a monitor, but it's very janky. So I'll just
You need the adapters.
I'll try my best to make use of this. I'll try my best to make like something somewhat entertaining. I'll try and make this like somewhat entertaining. But yeah, you guys have to bear with me. Or you guys can do whatever you want. If you guys want to like, roast me in the chat, you guys can. If you guys want to you guys want to watch this, if you guys want to leave and do something by yourself, you guys can do that. But the main reason I want to make this is first of all, making it for my benefit, trying to learn something new.
Boom.
Or also trying to make it
was working.
Trying to make it something for other people to get inspired and try to do something by themselves.
Just leave it. Just leave it. I want to see.
And yeah, so I'm gonna do some research right now.
Boom. Boom. Zay, look. Oh man, just turned off. Oh man, static. Oh yes. No. Bye-bye.
All right, so it seems that direct call the following exception, traceback, login, failure. Improper token has been passed from EXC. So I think it wants me to log in to Discord. I think.
It's not. It's you.
I'm also just Googling. I actually found a very good website. It's kind of cheating, but also just Googling. I actually found a very good website. Kind of cheating, but
Dude, look at this. Look at this resolution. That's bad. That's bad resolution. Dude, look at this. Look at this resolution. Hey, I'm hearing myself. That's bad resolution.
and also yeah. So this stream's gonna be kind of split into 3 different parts. So it's gonna be 1 hour parts, and every 1 hour I'm gonna take like a 10-minute break, so you guys can do a few. You guys can do whatever you want, I guess, in those 10 minutes, and then you guys can join back after. 1 hour parts. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna take like a 10-minute break, so you guys can do a few.
Stop! I'm hearing myself. You're mean.
Okay, so now that my little brother is gone, I can finally look what I'm actually doing. Okay, so I already made a Discord account. I can create an application. So I apparently go on Discord, or go to discord.com. Ooh, okay. Discord finally getting somewhere.
I need my water bottle. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Okay, so I do remember this. Okay, so Discord, the Discord developer portal is basically like, yeah, so it basically gives you kind of more of like a technical sense of how Discord actually works, and it gives you the ability to add your own like custom settings and stuff. So I remember I made an account. Yes, I did. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna log in. Oops. All right. Two-factor authentication is always good. No matter if I give you guys this code, because it changes every like 10 seconds. Okay. Now it says you can create a new application. Are you a game dev? We may already have app in our database. Dev support. I am not. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. This, what I'm making is a Russian roulette bot. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys know how Russian roulette works. I hope everyone does, but it is basically a gun. So you have like a revolver, and if I show the screen what a revolver looks like. hope I don't get in trouble for this. But yeah, so it has like 6 chambers, and then in Russian roulette you have 1 with a bullet, and the rest is empty. So people, I don't know who actually plays this, but in Russian roulette you basically pass around the gun. You can either choose to spin it, or you choose to shoot it right away. So if you shoot it, you have like a 1 in 6 chance of dying, and a 5 out of 6 chance of living. And then you go around in a circle, and then I guess basically the last person who lives is the winner. And we're trying to kind of convert that into like a Discord bot where like people in the server, they can all join a game, and then they can all participate in that game, and then whoever wins, they get like some type of prize. Oh, I don't know. It's probably roulette. There you go. Okay. I'll just make like a very short description that is fun. Exclamation mark. Okay. Optionally configure, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see what it says here. New application. You've been next to be prompted to name your application. Select the name. Okay, cool. Congratulations, you made Discord. Oh, okay. You can see information about application. Sick. Any program that interacts with Discord's API requires Discord application, not just bots. Bot-related API is only a subset of Discord's total interface. However, since the tutorial is about making Discord bot, navigate to the bot tab. Okay, interesting. Okay, it's for save changes, not letting me go otherwise. Then we go to bot. Oh, cool. Okay. And now I can just add bot. Interesting. Okay. So add bot. Adding a bot user gives your app visible life in Discord. However, its action is irrecoverable. Irrevocable. I don't know what that means. Interesting. Okay. Choose wisely. Yes. It's always good to read the full description before doing something that's irrevocable. Irrevocable. I don't know that word. Okay. A wild bot has appeared. Yes, it says that. Cool. Okay. And a little birdie told me not to actually reveal this publicly. So I will not do that. Apparently because someone can steal it and then hack into your bot, and then bad things will happen. So I will not do that on a live stream. And let's see. So notice that by default, a bot user will inherit the name application. Interesting. Okay, cool. But to where? Now the bot's all set and ready to go. But to where? A bot user is not useful if not interacting with others. Next, you'll create a guild so your bot can interact with others. Okay, so a guild or a server. So, a guild, interesting. It seems that. Oh, okay, cool. So, a bot, in order to interact with it, you have to add it to a server, which makes a lot of sense. Make sure. Oh, okay, cool. I guess a wild Abby Shannon has appeared. Abby Shannon, I hope you're ready.
Zaid, what do you mean by someone will hack you? You already shared your email by logging into Discord.
Oh yeah, you guys know my email, but that's okay. The email's on there. Okay, so before Abby comes in, I just want to find out what this is. A guild or a server, as it's often called, user interface, is a specific group of channels where users congregate to chat. While a guild and server are interchangeable. This article will use the term guild. Okay, sick. Okay, so I'll just take a short break, and then I'll communicate with Abby Shannon, and then we'll be back on very, very soon. Sorry, this is not a planned break, but Um, it's just a short break to get Abby Shannon here. Don't worry, guys. He's coming. He's coming. Thank you for staying, though. 2 viewers. I love you. All right, we're back, and this time we have a special guest, aka partner in crime. All right.
Yo,
Yeah, what's up, man? All right, Abby Shannon. I think there's like some. Oh, apparently the real MVP, who is, I'm not sure who it is. I think someone in your math class is telling you to do his math test or do your math test. So yeah, I have math tests actually this week. Abhishek, I think you have a math test too this week. But yeah,
yeah,
so
dude.
very cool. Okay, so far, let me actually catch you up with what we have right now. Oh, it's Marcus. Oh, what's up, man? Sick. All right, so I'll actually share my screen. This is what um, we're following. Abby Shannon. I found this really cool website. I think I showed you this before. So Marcus is doing work and watching our stream at the same time. Wow, that's some next level multitasking there. But yeah, so I found this website. My computer is it's like a potato, so it's gonna come on in like a few minutes. But yeah, I'll try to screen share as soon as possible. But yeah, so this website, I think I showed you it. It is the website of that shows you kind of how to like make a Discord bot in Python. I'll show you. I will share you the link, and then we can get started. So right now I'm at the stage where I added like a little bit of code. So it's like a really simple Discord bot, like like an example code that they give you on the website. Oh yeah, so I think it's YouTube. I think YouTube chat's a little bit slower. My brother told me that, but yeah, so that website basically gave us an example code. I put that into VS Code, and I'm trying to add that to Discord now. I'm trying to like create the bot on Discord, and that's where we're at right now. So we made the bot, quote unquote. We made the bot, quote unquote, in Discord, but we have to kind of add it to a server, and we have to actually put the code onto the bot. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, so I think my computer is kind of frozen, but I'll try to get back on as soon as possible. Sorry, guys. I thought this computer would be slightly better. But okay, I'm gonna be back very, very soon. I'm just gonna try to close this and come back.
Let's see. Okay, looks like Zaid left off here. So we need to define a guild. Uh, hmm. Okay, so the specific group of channels for users congregate to chat. Okay, so if you want to create a space where users can come together and talk about your latest game, you'd start by creating a guild. Then in your guild, you could have multiple channels, such as general discussions, spoilers, beware a channel for users who have finished your game to talk about all the game games reveals, announcements. Okay, so it looks like we need a whole framework here. Interesting, understandable. Hmm, okay, interesting. We set up our bot, I'm pretty sure. Just need to actually. I don't think we made a server. We might not have made a server actually. Let's see here. Okay, so okay, this is important. Said you add your bot using the OAuth2 protocol. Okay, it makes sense. So we need to use the an authentication to use the bot entirely. So Zaid, if you're there, you might just need to link that to me real quick.
Oh, wait, I'm actually back now. Can you hear me? Abby Shannon? Do you hear me? Yo, Abby, are you here? Abby Shannon? Can you hear me? Or nah?
I could sort of hear you.
You can kinda? Or like a...
I could. Never mind. I could hear you.
Alright, sick. Okay, so, my bad. I left you all alone out there. But, if I actually share my screen, here's your screen. Let me share my screen.
All right.
Ta-da! All right, so actually, before we made a Discord, I don't know if you remember this, but we made like a team. So if you go to Discord, like if you Google like Discord developer portal, you can actually see, you remember this, right? I showed you this. It's basically like, I think, just search up like Discord developer portal. And then if you log into Discord, like usual, then you can see like the team, and this is our team, new Discord bot. And I'll rename it to Russian Roulette because that's what we're doing. And yeah, so apparently you're pending right now for the team. And I want to see if I can actually add you to the bot that I made somehow. And then that way we can actually work on it together. So this is what I have done right now. This one, the applications, the Russian Roulette bot. Wait, if that made any sense, just let me know.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
All right, sick. Okay. Well, yeah. So as soon as you're
How do I
think-
check my request though?
I'm not actually sure. Like, oh, I think you can just, it should be there. If you go to the Discord developers thing, it should be there. Because it wouldn't make sense if it's not there. Ta-na-na-na. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna try to find out if there's a way to bypass it and add it to the server directly instead of having I don't know if there would be any point of having just this page available to both of us. So I'll try to add it to a server. I'll try to first, let me actually go to Discord and make a server first. Ta-da, Discord. You guys can see my Discord, my secret messages with many different people, aka Abby Shannon. But you guys won't see that, don't worry. And here is actually, look at that, look at that. This is our planning. You see, you guys think we're not organized? We are very organized. Actually, we're actually not very organized, but trying our best. Abby Shannon, you have homework tomorrow, right? I mean today.
Yep.
Oof. I was about to finish my homework, but then I started procrastinating, so I didn't finish it. That's my story.
Too excited, I see.
What?
Too excited to do the homework.
I know, right? I'm too excited. I was so excited that I had to postpone it. Okay. So here, I don't know if you guys can see this. I hope you guys can see this. Let me double check. Okay, you guys can see this. Let me maximize it. Boom. Okay.
So you should do full screen on the recording of your desktop.
Oh,
Sounds like a good idea.
wait, does it say that somewhere?
Yeah, on the Twitch chat.
Oh, okay. So Marcus is giving me a very nice tip. You should do full screen on the recording of your desktop, which makes no sense to me. I actually don't know what that means. So how are you supposed to do full screen? Like, oh, okay. So I just did it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. For me and my for club or community. See what he says. You just did it sick. I'm good. Okay, thank you, Marcus. Thank you for your suggestion. Okay, so customize the server. Give your new server a personality with a name and an icon. You can always change it later. So what do you think, Abby? You gonna do it for a club or community or for me and my friends? I think we should just do me and my friends for now. And I don't know, maybe in the future we'll open this server up to other
Yeah,
people.
definitely me and my friends.
All right, cool. Russian roulette. Is that how you spell roulette? I hope it is. Bot test server, long name. Okay, and I'll invite you, Abby Shannon. Okay, so it should be on your Discord. Okay, so you're here. Now I'm going now that we have a server, we can actually I guess we can add it to our server. So once you create a guild, head to your Discord homepage. Okay, cool. On this homepage, add a server. I already did that. Okay. And then create a server, join a server, and create a server, enter a name for your guild. Once you finish creating your guild, you'll be able to see the users on the right-hand side and the channels on the left. Okay. Now, okay, the final step is to register your bot with your new guild. Adding a bot to the guild. A bot can accept invites normal user can. Obviously, a bot is not a human. Sometimes some humans are bots, but generally, bots are not humans.
Nice.
Thank you. And then instead you'll add your bot using the OAuth 2 protocol. OAuth 2, interesting. Where a service can grant a client application limited access based on the applicant's credentials and allowed scopes. To do so, head back to the developer portal. Okay. Select the OAuth 2 page on left-hand navigation. Okay. So, okay, cool. Right here. And now it says to do something. To do so, okay. I did that. This tool generates an authorization URL that hits Discord OAuth 2 API. Oh, okay. Okay, so they're basically like selecting. Oh, okay. So we're basically configuring the bot to do different things. So these are the permissions that we're gonna give it, and this is scope. And I guess in computer science, like how would you explain that? Like a scope is.
It's like if you had like a city and like different houses in the city, right?
Oh yeah, and then
Is
like
that
the
a good
scope is
analogy?
like. Oh yeah, okay. So the scope is like what houses, what houses are included. That makes any sense. But yeah, so our bot is not an email or a guild or a bunch of this stuff. I hope I'm explaining this right, but our bot is a bot. There you go. That's the worst explanation, but it is an explanation. Okay, so from this window, you'll see OAuth 2 URL generator. Okay, sick, we have one. Authorizes API access using your application's credential. Okay, so in this case, you'll want to grant your application's bot user access to Discord APIs using your application OAuth 2 credentials. To do this, scroll down and select bot from the scopes option and administrator from bot permissions. Okay, we'll do that. Now Discord has generated your application's authorization URL with the selected scope and permissions. Disclaimer: when using, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so we don't want everything. We don't want this bot, yeah, as granular as possible. We don't want this administrator bot doing bad things. Okay, so copy the URL, paste it in your browser. Okay, I'll do that. Copy, paste. All right. Oh, cool. Okay. Now I can add it
Very cool.
to the server. Yes, authorize. I am not a robot. Thank you very much. Sick. Okay, so I just got a notification from Discord. It seems that the bot has been added. Okay, bot has been added. Let's see what else this website says. Let me double check over here too. Sick. Okay, so it's here. And now Discord bot. Okay, sick. And this, I guess the rest of this tutorial is the coding part, but we added our bot to Discord. So we can, if you look at our agenda, it's all our planning stuff. We can actually check that off over here in our version 1. Add bot to Discord. And I'll strike through. All right. Okay, we got that. Okay, Abhishan, I guess now, I don't think we need to go through the developer portal anymore. Now we can go straight through Python. After we do this stuff, how to make it. After doing this,
we're gonna need the Python library.
Yeah. So I added the Python. Have you? I think. Do you have the Python library right now?
No, I don't.
Okay, so
we're doing it straight from scratch, right?
Yeah. No, the Python library. I think you kind of need it. It's an API, right? So you need to add it because you're doing through Discord, right? So I'll let Abby. Abby, you wanna show how to add a library to Python? Like this? Or I can actually show it by uninstalling mine. Here you go. So the IDE that we're using is VS Code, which is a Microsoft application. Even though most Microsoft applications are not very good, this one is. It's very good actually. But yeah, so Abby, you wanna show everyone how to add?
Oopsies, give me a second.
All right, yeah, no problem. Okay, in the meantime, I'll just look ahead on what they're actually doing. So create a Discord connection. The first step in implementing your bot user is creating a connection to Discord with discord.py. You can do this by creating an instance of client. Okay, so the client is, I think I mentioned this before earlier in the stream. Client is a class, and that class is inside the Discord library. So a class is like, it's like a framework that different objects or instances of that class can use in order, like can basically piggyback off of the framework and add stuff to it. So for example, you can have a car class, and you can have an object of that class called a BMW, for example. And a BMW would be a car. A BMW would be a car, but it would have extra features. Like, for example, I don't know much about cars, but it would have a BMW logo. There you go. The logo would be a BMW logo. And it would have nice tires, I guess. But yeah, you get the point. So a class is basically a framework, and an instance, an object of that class, an instance of a class or an object, they're basically the same thing, would be that specific version of that class. All right, so let me double check if Abby, are you good? Abby?
My bad, just give me 1 more second.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, so potatoes, when having a potato, you gotta, I don't know the joke I was gonna make, but it's a potato. Laptops are potatoes. Not all of them, but my laptop is a potato. But I'm happy though, I have a laptop. I didn't have a laptop last year. I'm happy. Okay, so yeah, again, while Abby is getting ready, I will go through this and I'll kind of learn what's happening, and you guys can learn with me. So a client is an object that represents a connection to Discord. Okay, so so a client is like, yeah, it's a connection to Discord. So you have like clients that connect to servers and stuff. You have clients that connect to YouTube. So I guess it's kind of the same thing. Okay, so here you've created a client and implemented its onReady event handler. Okay, so onReady, let's find that. So client event, I have no clue what this means. This print, I know what print means, but I have no clue what's happening here, but I guess we'll find out. onReady, you've implemented this onReady event handler, which handles the event when the client has established a connection to Discord, and it has finished preparing the data the Discord has sent, such as login state, guild, and channel data, and more. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. So an event handler is, oh. Okay, let me read that a few more times. Which handles the event when the client has established a connection to, okay, so I see. Oh. Okay, so I guess an event handler, we'll learn about event handlers later. But onReady is a function, or is it a method? Anyway, so it's basically, it's a function that will be called once the client is ready for further action. Okay, so, oh, I see. Okay, so I guess when the Discord bot comes into our server, or if it's, I guess if it's ready for further action, I don't know exactly what that means, but it will do this. So this is the function. So onReady is the function, and the function definition, or what the function does, is right here. So I guess when the bot is ready for further action, it will print this thing, whatever that is. But yeah. Okay, so avoid putting the secrets into the source control. When you're working with secrets such as your Discord token, it's good practice to read it into your program from an environment variable. Using environment variables help you avoid putting the secrets into source control. Use different variables for development and production environments without changing your code. Okay. So a person told me that the Discord token is something really important for bots and stuff. And I mentioned this before, but if someone has your Discord token, you could actually hack into that bot, and then you can do bad things with it. So we're not going to do that, especially if our bot's an administrator bot. You probably don't want to do that.
Yeah, so maybe it's identity.
Oh, okay. So sorry. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. So it's basically a bot identity, and we don't want to give it to other people. Okay, so interesting. Create a file named .env in the same directory as bot.py. Okay, so we'll actually do that. Very, very, very soon. Oh, so there's a bunch of other libraries with it we have to actually install. Interesting. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the file that they said to make. So the .env file in the bot.py. Let me rename this to bot.py. So this is VS Code. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to follow their advice. I'm going to, in this bot.py, I'm going to follow basically the tutorial. And then I'm going to make a .env file. This is for, I think this is for our Discord token. And I will do that. I'll add this. Let me actually copy paste that right now. add this, but I won't show you the Discord token. I'll actually, while Abby Shannon is showing his thing, I'll put in the token, so it is still private. And hopefully I won't show it to anyone after that, if we don't get hacked. But yeah, so that is what we're doing. That was what I'm gonna do in the meanwhile, while Abby is showing you how to install Python, or how to install discord.py or the Discord library for us to use. Oh, I also forgot to mention we'll be using something called Git. So Git is actually a very popular. I'm pretty sure most people have heard of, or a lot of people know about GitHub. GitHub is this very, very cool something called a version control system. I hope that's what it's called. But yeah, so it's called the version control system. And it's basically a lot like Google Docs, except you get a little bit more flexibility on what actually gets put into the program. So Google Docs, you basically have your document. You have someone else's document that is connected to your document. Oh no, you have your document. And then other people can work on that document and add whatever they want, or they can comment, or etc. etc. They can do anything they want on it. But GitHub basically allows you to. Oh wait, what is this? Custom. Okay. Anyway, yeah, GitHub basically allows you to put. You have your file. My file is right here. You can have your file. You can have another person's file. Both of you can individually add your parts to the main file, which is online, which is in the cloud. So this Discord bot is the place. It's called a repository. So it's where our. Oh, look at this. Interesting. Okay, so anyway, so this is where our main repository is. And whenever we edit something in our code, it goes into this. We can push it, or we can choose to edit it. It doesn't get. The main thing is that the main difference between Google Docs and this is that you can choose whether or not you want to add the changes or not. And you can also see who. It's a lot like, yeah, that part is a lot like Google Docs. This part's a lot like Google Docs, where you can see who added what, and what if there's like a mistake or something, then you know who added it, and you know who to call up. But it looks like it's 7:15 right now. I said that every hour we're gonna have like a 10-minute break, but we had a few technical difficulties, so I guess this is our late break. So we're gonna be back in about 10 minutes. I'll share. There you go, a timer. This is my janky timer, 10 minutes. Oh, this is a nice timer. Whoa. Okay. When we get back, hopefully Abby Shannon and I will get our stuff together. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in right now. You guys can do whatever you want. Whoever's watching, you guys can tune in a little bit later, like in 10 minutes. And you guys can check back just to see, I guess, how we're doing after 10 minutes. And yeah, thank you very much. All right, so we're back. Okay, so me and Abby were talking a little bit, and I guess everything is sorted right now, right, Abby? So he's just gonna show you how we install a library, or in this case, a discord.py library, and just let me know if you're good, and then we can start. And he'll just basically show you.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Oh my god, I can see the chat. It looks like there is a very enthusiastic 10-year-old or 11-year-old kid who is basically spamming emojis. I wonder who that is. Okay, so looks like Abby is good. I'll let him take it away so far. All right, Abby. Ready? Yeah. Let me just give me 1 second. Okay. There you go.
All right. So firstly, you have to install Python, obviously. So if you want to make sure that you have like Python correctly installed, you should just type Python in the terminal. Also run command prompt as an administrator, you know, just in case. And yes, it should be like this. So like it gives you all the information on Python and whatnot. So if it doesn't give you this, then you should see how you downloaded Python, or like see if anything's gone wrong, or like go to administrator mode, you know. So anyways, let me just close this up real quick. All right.
Yeah,
So
okay, my bad.
all right. So what I like researched and found out. I don't know how Zaid did it, but I did pip. Pip is like a, what is it? I don't know how to explain it. It's like
It's a command. It's like, yeah, it's a command. So it tells the computer what you're doing, and whatever you add after pip is basically,
it's like a keyword, right? Kind of.
oh yeah, it's like a keyword, yeah. Pip is like, no, pip is an installer. It's a program. It's a Python installer.
All right.
So it basically takes whatever you give it. I mean, it takes whatever command you give it after, and then
Yeah.
it searches the Python like Python library repository online,
Mm,
and then it downloads it and installs it into your Python. I think that's what it does.
okay. So I so what I did was I did pip install discord.py. I think.
Oh wait, you're not sharing a screen right now. Yeah, that's all right. I just thought
Discord.py. I think this
because it's very interesting. Yeah, this it's good now. Yeah.
should download files. Give it a second. Takes a little bit of time, especially with my PC.
The potato. Ooh.
Watch it just air somehow.
That'll be very funny.
Enjoy the show, folks.
Done. I just like how this looks, you know? It's just like, it shows you exactly what it's doing.
Yeah, it's really like organized.
I want to say it's organized. Oh my god. Oh no. So here you go, folks. This is our first error, our terminal error. The first error we got on the terminal. Command errored out with exit status 1. Very, very interesting. Complete output 40 lines, accelerated build. Oh, I think I also got this error. I'm trying to remember what I did.
I mean, I just installed it and it worked fine.
Oh my god. Did oh there might be. I can't remember what I did. Did you do pip uninstall before or like?
Yeah, I did. You want me to do it again?
Sure. Oh yeah, there's no U, so it's just saying install. Oh, I think it might want you to upgrade your pip. Upgrade. It's saying warning: you're using pip version 20. Oops. Python .exe tac m pip uninstall pip install tac upgrade pip. I think it's just the command in the end, python.exe tac m pip install tac upgrade pip. Yeah, that one. No, like the whole thing. So python.exe. But yeah, so yeah, I don't like working with command lines. Command lines are basically. Oh, looks like I'm getting a call. Just 1 second. All right, so oh yeah, so the thing you're missing, so it is python.exe and then the rest of the stuff that you typed in. So Python before tac m. Yeah. And then python.exe and then the rest of the stuff that you had before. Yeah.
This?
Yeah. I think that should work.
See,
All right,
he
so
said he needs to talk.
all right, so okay, so what's happening right here? So the scripts pip.exe and are installed, blah 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 blah, which is not in path. Oh, I think what it's
I'm
saying
gonna try to
is
run the command again and see if it works.
okay.
Looks like there's just warnings, but no error as of yet.
No, it's saying like Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's try once again. Yeah, to anyone watching, this is basically the biggest part of programming, the debugging. You get like so many errors and it's like very yeah, it's not easy to just get rid of all of them. And the computer spits out like a bunch of stuff where it's only like one thing that's wrong, which is pretty annoying.
Looks like this should work.
Let's go, computer.
Okay, hopefully it works this time.
But yeah, if any of you want to one day start making a Discord bot. Here you go. This is the first step. You get your stuff to work. Interesting. Okay, so Abby, why don't you try Googling like some of these errors?
Looks like it's still erroring.
Yeah, maybe try like what I did after this is like I used Google and then I just
What
found
could it be? Okay, so command error out with exit -1 command. Got me so much.
All right, Abby, why don't while you're doing that, why don't
So
I show how to push onto Git?
this is odd.
Oh wait, can everyone hear me? Oh.
Yo, Zaid, you have any idea what this is?
Oh yeah. Can you hear me or not? All right, so oh yeah, I do remember. Okay, so first can you hear me, Abby Shannon?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you have to install Microsoft C++. So you know that link where it
Oh,
says
no way.
yes, that's the error. It says right there. Microsoft Visual C++ 14 point something or greater is required. Get it with Microsoft C++ build tools. So just follow that link and you download the thing and then you we can both kind of explain what's going on, but I'll show you I'll just tell you which stuff you have to click and stuff,
Alright.
and that should work.
So
that link.
I'll open up C++. I mean,
No, not that. Like the
VS Code.
no. All you have to do is just copy the link. So, you know, right above, you know, the dotted line. No, not all the way down. Just all the way at the bottom. If you go at the bottom, you can see the last line. Yeah, that link exactly. That is the link. I remember now. It took me so long to figure that out. I went to Stack Overflow. I went to like Stack Exchange. I like Googled everything, and then one of the blogs had that thing, and it was just like, oh, you have to install Microsoft C++. And I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, so if you don't mind, we can actually include this in our tutorial type of thing. So if you don't mind, we can like go to that link, and then we'll show the whole process of installing Microsoft C++.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, cool. So you want me to share my screen, or you want to do? Because
I mean,
I
I could do it for you if you want, and then you can commentate, you know.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Sounds like a plan. Someone said in the chat hot poop. And I'm not endorsing hot poop or anything, but that sounds exactly what my brother would say. And it is my brother. Interesting. Okay. So Microsoft C++ build tools. Yeah, so all you have to do is download. So basically, let me explain what C++ is. So C++ is a language. It's a computer programming language, which is something. So what we call, like, we classify programming languages based on how would you say it? So, well, more powerful. No, wait, that's not the word. So some programming languages are closer to the computer hardware than other programming languages. So for example, Python.
Like more native means.
Yeah, something like that. So more native. So C++ is a language kind of in between like kind of more related to hardware than Python, but it is still usable, as in humans can still read it. So the lowest level. So lowest level language is like something like assembly or binary, aka ones and zeros, and that's what the computer actually like uses in order to run programs. Like it uses that. Computer only knows what 1 and 0 is, on and off. And a higher level programming language is Python. So Python is basically just English, except formed into like some type of like logic. It's basically English, except more structured, and it's structured into a type of thing where the computer can kind of decode it and understand it and change it into ones and zeros. So C++ is getting back to C++. C++ is like a language in between. So it's not too high level where the computer has to work hard in order to decode it, and it's not too low level where humans have to kind of learn how the computer reads things. So Microsoft C++ is something, I don't know exactly why, but you need it to download our Python library. So Abhishannon, if you don't mind, you can go ahead and download the build tools. Oops. Abhi, everything good? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So right now he's installing, and now he stopped installing, so it's done installing. I think there should be like a window that pops up. So like a Visual Studio window or something like that. And that
Yeah, it's coming up right now.
it's coming very soon. I like how computers, they're like, some of them are like really, really smart. Some of them not very smart. I don't know where I'm going with this, but some computers, some computers are very, very good, but the computers that you and I have are not. That makes no sense, but
Yes.
there you go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is Visual Studio. Oh yeah. So another thing is there's something called Visual Studio, which is just like Visual Studio Code. It's like a place where you can code and stuff, except it's supposed to be more powerful and meant for like, oh wait, someone else is calling me. It's meant to be more powerful, and it basically builds. It's basically what Visual Studio Code builds off of. Right now, he's installing the Visual Studio installer. I don't know why they did this, but Microsoft C++ is also on Visual Studio, the installer. Yeah, getting ready.
Awesome. Just give me 1 second.
No problem.
Okay, that should be less of an eye strain.
Oh yeah, almost done getting everything ready. So reassuring.
Also, fun fact, if you've ever like opened like an image or anything using Notepad and you had like a bunch of like garble and text, that's actually bytecode, like native language code. Like
Oh
stuff
yeah.
computer can understand, but we can't.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's actually pretty cool. I think, I don't even know, but I think some people can still read bytecode. I'm not sure. Wait, I'm probably just making this up, but
They probably can. It's just that like a lot of people don't. Like assembly and stuff, maybe, but like pure bytecode, like it's just a bunch of like
oh yeah,
garbage, you know.
yeah.
You can't really like interpret it the way computer can.
Very, very true. All right, so here we are. So I guess you just choose the C++ build tools. Let me just. Oh, okay. No, it's just the C++ build tools. Oh, wait, no. I think my bad. So let's first check the individual components tab. Yes. Okay, never mind, not that. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so go to workloads again. Oh no, sorry, you're right. Go to language packs. That might be it. Never mind, it's not. Okay, so go back to workloads. My bad. And then yeah, C++ build tools. And then I guess you can just install it. It should be good.
Okay, drum roll, please. 6 gigs, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know why it's
That's a
that much.
lot.
All right, so I guess while Abby Shannon is downloading that, it should take. Wait, is it? No, it says only 1.63 gigs. Oh wait, is that it or no? There might be something else to
I
download,
think
but anyway.
including the packages too.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I wanted to show something. I'll let you. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'll actually share my screen. Da-na-na-na. Okay. So I think I kind of mentioned before that we wanted to kind of keep our Discord token secret. I want to show you. So like, if you recall, our bot has like a certain identity, and that identity is it's inside something called a Discord token, and that token, I don't want to reveal it. It's right over here. So I copied it and I pasted it into Visual Studio Code. I won't show that right now. But if you remember, we want to upload our code into something called GitHub, right? And in GitHub, the problem is whenever you go onto a file, whenever you click on a file, you can actually see what's inside that file. But we don't want that Discord token to be leaked, because remember, in our code, the Discord token is actually part of that code. It's part of one of the files. And we don't want that file to be on GitHub, because we don't want other people knowing our bot's identity, and therefore, if they do know it, they can actually hack into it and then they can use it, and they'll have unauthorized access to it, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to be using something called a gitignore. And a gitignore is a file. It's another type of file that you can actually use to basically, it basically helps. It doesn't help. It basically makes certain files invisible on GitHub. Yeah, it basically makes certain files invisible on GitHub. And the way we do that is it's basically like a text file, except you have certain commands that make certain files in your folder invisible to GitHub. And I'm going to be trying to do that right now. There's only one file that I don't want to be seen. But yeah, I guess we're all going to be trying to figure out this thing. So if you recall, oops, we're not showing that. I'm going to try to gitignore this .env file. This .env file, I should be just able to put in the file name, and it should just be able to, yeah, it should just be able to ignore that file. And I will just make sure that happens. Otherwise, that will be very bad. It will be bad. It will be very bad if that doesn't happen. So let's see. Ignore files are usually build artifacts and machine-generated files that can be derived from your repository source. So usually gitignore has a lot of files that people don't need to know about. Like sometimes the computer has like a log like a dump log of what's happening, or it has like a temporary file that is created during when the program runs, and no one really needs to see that on GitHub. It's kind of like an eyesore, but sometimes in this case we'll be trying to use it for security, so no one else sees our Discord token. And I think, let me actually try this out. So it says an asterisk is a wildcard that matches 0 or more characters. So in this case, it's saying that this asterisk means that if I had a file that ends in log with anything before it, then that file will be ignored. But what I want to do is just have the .env file ignored. I'm just going to try typing this in. Sometimes you got to go for it. We type this in. I'm going to save it. And I'm going to try to commit it. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to do the asterisk thing. I'm going to try that. Now, I'm going to use my command line. cmd. I'm going to change directory. CD means change directory. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I'm going to change. Since I have 2 hard drives in this computer, I'm going to change to the hard drive which contains this folder. So I'm going to go D. Now I'm in the hard drive called D. Then I'm going to CD to my cheesy folder name, the folder of ZMan. Then I'm going to CD again to code stuff, CD again, Discord bot, and then I can actually type in a command called dir. Dir tells me what's inside the Discord bot folder. And it looks like my git ignore is inside that. Okay, so now I'm actually inside in the command line. I'm basically, this is the equivalent of using the file explorer and clicking in into that folder. So for example, over here, if I go to my external drive and I go folder of ZMan, code stuff, Discord bot, this is the exact same thing as what the command line is doing. But now I can use git. I can use git to commit what I have done so far. So I can do commit. Wait, I have to do add. So git add basically adds whatever I put after add into the Git repository. So there's actually a difference between Git and GitHub. So GitHub is online and Git is on your local computer. So right now, if I add something to Git, if I go git status, I can see that it recognizes that I have done these things.
You're still streaming?
And now I can actually commit this to my local Git with a message. Usually you want to document what you're gonna do on Git, so other people know what you've done without actually looking at the code. Whoopsies. So I'll type in a message. I have added .git ignore renamed main.py to bot.py. Let me double check if that's everything. That should be everything. Okay. See if this worked. And now this is not, right now it says I committed to Git, but it's not on GitHub yet. So in order to do that, I gotta do git push, and now it's pushed onto GitHub. Oh, I have an error. So rejected, main, fetch first. Oh, okay, I see. So it's basically telling me, oh, I see. Okay, forcing it. So another problem is if you start editing, if something on Git has changed and you don't have the latest version, I don't have the latest version right now, it will basically tell you that, oh, you first have to take what's on GitHub and edit it and then push that, because then it wants you to know that you have the latest version. but I think I should be able to force this. Yes, I can force that. So now I have overwritten whatever is on GitHub. So now the one that I have right now is the latest version. And that should be good. Let's check that on GitHub. Let's check if that's all cool. All right, yeah, it looks like it's good. Sick. Okay, and now, Abby Shannon, if your thing is ready and downloaded, we can finally show.
It's still downloading.
Still downloading. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So I guess it's a very Microsoft C++ is just it's just a very big network hog. Anyway, I guess I'll show you around over here. So bot.py, let's double check if everything's the same. This looks the same as what I have over here. Bot.py, yeah. Git ignore. Yeah, that looks about the same. Okay, cool. And the README. Yeah, the README. It looks about the same, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is the README. So the README is basically gives like a short description of what the thing is. And let me actually try seeing if you can go a little bit ahead while Microsoft C++ is still downloading. Okay, so add bot to guild, make a Discord bot, create a Discord connection. Oh, interesting. So the first step in implementing your bot user is to create a connection to Discord. So even if I go a little bit ahead, Abby Shannon is always fine because we have GitHub. Because whenever, like, he can always take the code that's already on GitHub and he'll have the latest version, whatever that is. Okay. So it says the first step in implementing your bot user is to create a connection with Discord, which is very important because without connected Discord, you can't really do anything. With discord.py. You do this by creating an instance of client. Okay, so it looks like I already copied and pasted the code that they gave over here. I think I just gotta put in the stuff that they have kind of outlined. So client.user. Okay, so client object. Okay. .env. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. So I have to install this. Pip install tacu python.env. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of fast forward by showing you how to install this library. I'm not even sure what this library. No, it is a library. Yeah, I'm right. So this is a library. Apparently, it helps with dealing with .env files. So I'm gonna actually follow their advice and take it and download it. So just like how Abby Shannon showed you how to download a file, or he's still showing you, but he tried downloading it through a command line. VS Code also has a built-in command line. So if you go down, over here is like all my code and stuff. And over here is the actual command line. It's exactly the same as the command line that you find if you type in CMD. So if you type in CMD over here, I get a command prompt, which is basically the Windows command prompt. But in this case, this command line is already inside. It's already configured to the folder that I'm currently in, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to copy and paste the command that they gave me and hit enter and see what happens. So it looks like it's downloading. It's telling me that I have a bad version, telling me that I have an older version of pip. I'm actually going to try to install the newer version. Oh, I'm actually, yeah. Oh, Abby Shannon, you might have been right about the copying command and pasting it. Anyway, like that. Paste it. Yes, I'm downloading pip. Remember, pip is it's basically the installer. So you know how if you download like a game, or if you downloaded basically any program, most programs, you have like something called an installation wizard. So pip is basically that wizard. It's basically that wizard except in text form. And yeah, it looks like I have installed the new version, successfully installed pip 20.3.1. And that looks cool. So I'm going to try to actually somehow add or run this bot through Discord. I'm just going to follow whatever it says over here. So finally, client.run runs your client using your bot's token. Oh, okay. So I'm going to fill in what they have left out over here. Client.user, interesting. Copy, looking at bot.py code. You'll notice the library called .env. Oh, okay. So it actually says that the bot, or what's called .env library is in the developer portal. I didn't notice that. Ooh. Wow, there's actually a lot of the developer portal actually has a lot of different things I never looked at before. Wow, that's pretty convenient. All right. Okay, anyway. Now that you've set up both bot.py and .env, you can run your code. Ooh, okay. So apparently I can just run it, and it should connect to Discord, and it should be okay. I hope so. Wait, is this the exact same code? No, it is not the same code. Okay, let me just copy and paste the code that they had over there. Copy, paste, copy. Okay. Oh, what is this? Import OS. I've never done that before. I might need to install this OS library. I might need to, but we'll see. Let me try running it. I just press this green run button, and it is doing something. Oh, sick. Okay, it's connected to Discord. Sick.
Wait, without this token?
No, I added the token. It's just let me actually push that thing. Oh wait, let me send you. I think yeah. How do I'm gonna send you the token.
Oh, I see where it is now. I see it on the game.
Yeah. But yeah, so I added the token into the .env file, and then it just gets that token from that file. So I don't have to keep on like putting. I don't have to put the token inside the source code. I just put inside this .env file. It should be fine. But yeah, so it looks like it has been connected. It has connected to Discord, which is cool. I'm gonna try to. It doesn't do anything right now, but I guess now it has successfully connected. Successfully connected to the Discord. I don't know. I'm just repeating myself. I'm pretty excited. But now we can actually start programming the features that we've planned into the Discord bot code. Okay, Abby Shannon, is it done installing or?
No, not yet.
Not yet. All right, no problem. I'm gonna try to figure out what else they actually say over here. Oh wait, it looks like it's already 8 o'clock. So I'm going to, me and Abby Shannon, I'm gonna pause the live stream for now for 10 minutes, a 10-minute break, and then we'll resume in those 10 minutes. This is my janky timer again. All right, we're back again. Back again with another video. Okay, so Abby Shannon has let me know that. Oh, so okay, so the Microsoft C++ is still installing, unfortunately. So, it's okay. It's just we're basically just trying to install the discord.py library on his end, but it should be fine because I can actually get started, and then once that's done installing, hopefully in the next hour, we can start. He can actually show you how to install that library, and then it'll be kind of in pieces because I'll be showing you how to make the bot, which is after installing the library. But you guys have to bear with us. I'm sorry, but it's just sometimes you gotta backtrack. Sometimes you gotta go ahead in order to be efficient, and that's what we're trying to be, right, Abby?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'll share my screen. And then when it's done installing, you can just let me know, and then we'll install the library hopefully. Okay. Da-na-na-na. Okay, here we go. So just a quick recap of what we've done so far. We have created a very simple and very, very, very simple bot, and it has apparently connected to Discord, which we have seen after running it. And now what we're going to do, we're going to actually check what's next on our plan. So we're going to try to output something, which we have actually done. Interesting. Okay, so we have connected to Discord, and the bot, not the bot. Actually, yes, the bot. The bot has actually outputted something to the terminal. So it seems that this step is also done. Let's strike that down. I need to learn the shortcut for this. What is this? Alt Shift 5. I'll try that. Alt Shift 5. Hey, okay. And then the next thing down, oh, we actually had done a bunch of these. So we created a Discord server, so that's done. Next is add a keyword that the bot responds to. So this is, I would say this is the first real step in making the bot. Yeah, making the bot. So the keyword is basically on Discord. Let me go to the server. So most bots basically just, you don't want the bot to respond to everything you're saying. So if you say something like, if I'm texting Abby Shannon on the server, for example, of life, and then the bot starts responding, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want the bot to respond to that. I only want the bot to respond when I want it to respond. So I can type in a keyword such as roulette, or some people even go further by adding like an exclamation mark or like a special symbol that makes it like, so it's not specifically, so it is specifically so that the intention is specifically for that bot and not something else. Not like, you don't want the bot to be interrupting your conversation. Hey, that's how the bot would, that's what we're going to try to do. So we're going to try to add our keyword. I'll just name the keyword this thing, whatever this is. And then we'll have hopefully a real bot, not Abby Shannon. Don't worry, Abby Shannon, you're not a bot. You are a very, very good friend of mine. Don't worry, you're not a bot. You don't have to say yourself. You don't have to pretend to be a bot either. But anyway, we're going to have a real bot respond back to me. So let's try to do that. So the first thing we do is ask Google. So interacting with Discord APIs, that seems like the right thing. That seems like what we're trying to do. So let's just read this together, and we'll see if we get our answer from this. So for example, let's say you want to write the name and identifier of the guild that you register the bot. user with to the console. First, you'll need to add. Oh, so it is talking about printing stuff to the guild or server. Guild is a server. So first, you'll need to add a new environment variable called Discord guild. Okay, makes sense. So in the env.env file, we add another variable called Discord guild, and then the guild name. And yeah, we need to replace the two placeholders with actual values. We did this for the bot token, if you recall, but you don't know the bot token. Only I know the bot token. But yeah, so remember that Discord calls on ready, which we used before. Once the client has made the connection, prepare the data, so you can rely on guild data being available inside on ready. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so I'm guessing it basically gets the name of the server and then oh, okay, so this is more like interesting. So I'm not actually sure what this does. Let us find out together, hopefully. Oh, okay, so basically, I think this code basically gets the guild or the server that you put inside the Discord guild in the environment variable, and then I guess prints the name. It prints guild name. So for guild and client.guilds. Okay, so client.guilds, remember client is the bot, and guilds is probably all the servers that the bot is added to. So this loop for guild in client.guilds, for every server in the bot's servers that it's been added into, if the guild matches, if the guild name, if the server name matches the server that we have in our environment, file, .env file, we break, and then we print. First, we print the bot's name is connected to the following guild, and then a new line, and \n is new line, so it makes basically like an enter space, and then it prints guild.name, which is a name of the server. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it doesn't really tell me. Okay, so this is more like it's not inside the Python. It's not inside the Discord server. This text does not appear in the Discord server, I'm assuming. It only appears inside when you run the program. So let me try finding a way. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is responding to events. Okay, let me first try printing. Let me try printing my name with the bot. So it says, where is it? Yeah, I think it said somewhere that you can get, so you can get the server members. So I'm gonna first add. Yeah, I'm gonna first add the server name that we have added it into, and I will unshare my screen so you guys don't see the token. I'll QuickTime do that, and I'll put my screen back up ASAP. In the meanwhile, you guys can listen to my talking. Yes, hello, I'm talking. What's up? We're doing some secret things you guys can't see. Very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Which is extremely cool. Yeah. It is very cool, isn't it? It is extremely cool, as a matter of fact. It is so cool. That could be cooler than cool. It is so cool, in fact. The cooler than cool. Cooler than your mom. Haha. Guys like that joke. Okay, I think I got it. I can double check. I know you guys really want to see my screen now. So here it is. Ta-da. Okay, so now I've done it. And now I'm going to make a new variable called guild, just like they've done back over here. Except this time I'm not going to copy and paste. I'm going to actually type it out like a true programmer. So they made a variable called guild. I'm just going to take that variable, type it in, and they made it equal. They made it equal os.getEnv. And then they just put the name of the environment variable, which is Discord guild. Okay. So OS, I'm guessing, is another library. I have no clue what it does, but it does something good. I'm just going to take that. Okay. It looks good. So I made a variable called guild, and I added it in the code. Now I can actually use it. So it looks like they put in a loop. Yeah, so they basically called all of the bots' current servers or guilds, and then they ran it through a loop. So I'm going to try doing that right now. So this for loop, there's something I hope I can explain what a for loop is, right? So a for loop basically is, it runs a certain amount of, it runs whatever commands that are inside the loop. So for example, for guild client, sorry, I have to explain this. So this for loop, it will run whatever I type in inside. So for example, if I print hi, this for loop will run hi as long as this condition, as long as it runs through whatever condition I give it over here. So there are different types of for loops. One for loop is like something like this. For I in range 1 to 10, this for loop basically uses a variable called I, and then it counts. So it first assigns the number I give it, which is 1, to I, and then it runs the code below it. Then it goes back up, and then it assigns the next value. So first it's 1, after 1 is 2. So it goes from 1 to 10, and it assigns each variable to I, and through that, it runs the code below it as long as I is less than or less than 10. So it runs from 1. So 1, it assigns 1 to I first. It prints hi. It assigns, then it goes back up. It assigns 2. Then it prints hi again, and it goes all the way to 10 or 9. So it goes, oh wait. So range basically tells it to run. Well, I don't have to put 1 to 10. I can just do 10. So this basically means that it runs this piece of code 10 times. This type of for loop, guild in client.guilds, for every single server in the servers that the bot has. So as long as there's servers, so it first goes to the first server, and then the second server, and the third server, and the fourth server, and it checks, and it basically runs this piece of code that I type in here as long as there are servers left. I'm actually going to go over here. I'm going to check what they typed in. So if guild.name is equal to guild. Okay, cool. So now I'm using the variable that I initialized over here. It's called guild, lowercase. Everything is lowercase. So if the guild variable, so this variable changes each time it goes to the list of guilds that the bot is assigned to. So if guild.name, if the name of the guild is equal to the guild that I have in my program, or that I've put inside the environment variable, then it will do something. I don't know what it's supposed to do. Let's see what it's supposed to do. So it breaks. So break basically means that it doesn't, it basically breaks out of the loop. So once this program has found a server that matches the name of the server that I put, then it's going to break out of the loop and then do the rest of the program, the rest of this function. So in this case, it's going to print this thing. And I also want to print something else. I want it to print, I don't want it to print the guild name, but I'm just going to do it because I want to see if this program actually works. So F quotation mark guild.name ID. Okay, cool. So make it a little bit easier to read like this. Okay, and then they put like an F. Oopsies, not that. This. And then they put this. Guild.name. And the ID. Okay, interesting. ID. And then guild ID. Okay, cool. Guild ID. Sick. Okay, I add the end quotation. And it should be good. Okay, I'm gonna try running this. We'll see what happens. Run. Please run. Is it not running? No, it doesn't look like it is. Oh, interesting. So I think, go over here. Now let's try it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart this. I'm gonna kill this terminal. Oopsie, I'm gonna kill this terminal, and then I'm gonna run it again. Okay, cool. So it looks like it has connected to the server, and it was connected to the server. My bad. It was connected to the server before, but now I can actually know that it's connected to the right server. Okay, cool. And this is the right server. This is Russian Roulette Bot Test Server. Russian Roulette Bot Test Server. Yes, this is the right server. Okay. And now that I know that it's connected to the right server, I don't need this anymore because I don't want it to print that. I want it to print my name. Whoops. So they add another variable called members. And then, okay, so this is a piece of complicated code. This is basically a list. They basically made a list of each member, like each name. They basically made a list of the names of the members in the server. And then they attach that to this, which is basically the enter. So it makes like a new line. It makes an enter space. Then it adds this dash and a space, and it adds each member in the list in the list of names in the server, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to write that out. I'm not copying and pasting because I want to actually feel like I'm doing something. Members equal, and it also helps typing. Helps my typing a little bit. I'm not that good at typing. Member.name for member and guild.members. Whoopsies. Member.name for name in guild.members, if I'm correct. Whoopsies. Members. Check it, that's correct. For member, okay. And then after that, it prints the guild members. All right, cool. Actually, I only wanted to print. I only want to print my name. Actually, you know what? Let's print all the names. I'm too lazy for that. Okay, that Windows security. Interesting. Okay, so F of this thing. Then guild members. And then members is the variable. So that goes in there. Members. And then members. Okay, this should be good. I'm try running it. And I get like a bunch of errors, but we'll see what happens. Oh, this is another problem. So I think what it does is it just waits. It's waiting. So the program starts, but it never ends. So in this case, when I'm running the program, when I ran the program before, that program didn't end yet. So it's still going on. So this might be a problem. I don't know how to, it's not like a normal program where I can just, where it just ends after it's done. I think because it's running, I think while the connection is still there, it just continues running. So what I'm going to do is kill this terminal again. Kill terminal. I'm going to try running this again. And it should give me my names. Or, oh, okay. So it only gives Russian roulette. Interesting. Does it only get the names that are online? Looks like Russian roulette is the only one that's online. Let's try this again. Let me be online. Let me not be invisible anymore. There we go. Now I'll kill this terminal again. Run it again. I'll see if it shows me. No, it doesn't. Interesting. Oh, let me see what they did over here. Oh, so they didn't do anything. Okay. Members dot join. Did I do anything different here? No, I didn't. Let me try deleting this. Let's see if that's a problem. Oh yeah, I gotta kill it again. Oh man. Okay, so it looks like the only member that's there, apparently, is the bot. So that wasn't the problem. Okay, so I guess I don't need to be online anymore. But let's see. When you run the program, you should see at least the name of the account you created. Of the account you created the guild with, and the name of the bot user itself. Interesting. Oh. Looks like Discord has a built-in function that finds, basically it finds the guild that I want it to find. Okay, cool. So it's basically saying that you can replace the for loop with an abstracted function, which means it basically makes the code a little bit simpler, easier to read, and a little bit easier to understand. So you don't abstract, there's like a difference between, oopsies. There's a difference between like, the opposites are like abstract versus let me actually Google abstract. That's a very nice image I saw once. There we go. So it's like abstract makes it so it's a little bit simpler to look at. And sometimes in computer science, you want it to be abstract. Sometimes you want it to be a little bit, you want to include some detail. But usually, I would say in this case, it's better for it to be a little bit more abstract. And I'm going to actually check with Abby. Dang. Okay, so it looks like Abby Shannon is going to have to restart his PC. So he'll come back soon, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to try to figure out how to, why it's not showing my name, aka over here, Zman2313 and Abby. It's not showing that. So you change this region. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna try running this again, and I'll see if anything changes. Okay, so it's not changing really. Okay, so it looks like, it's not really doing this. So it's not making a new line. And it's not putting that dash there. Very interesting. Let's actually see if they've done anything different over here. Members equal blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm going to copy and paste this. I'll see if it runs differently. I know I said I wouldn't copy and paste. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Try running this. Kill the terminal again. Run it. All right, so it's basically the exact same. Yay. Okay, so I'm assuming it might not be registering me and Abby Shannon for some reason. A good way to check is by Googling. There you go. So Discord not printing all members of a server. Okay, so let's see what it says here. Message context starts with members. Server. Okay. So I think this. So this is a little bit different to what we're doing. But it might have the answer. Sometimes you can find the answer even though it doesn't exactly relate to what you're searching or what you actually have. So it says message content starts with, I see, okay, so for member and X, print member.name. So I think this is very similar to what we're doing. Okay, let's try checking a different website. Okay, so member, just a member list. Let me try actually not putting in names. Let me actually try putting in the member object. Let's see what it does now. Okay, so it's on ready members, member. Okay. I convert it to a string. Try this. Oh, I forgot. I gotta kill the server. Gotta kill the terminal. My bad. Okay, so it's still printing the exact same thing. So I'm gonna revert it back to what it was. Save it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so very interesting. Build members. Okay. There might be a problem here, but anyway, I'm gonna try to go straight to documentation, and I will see if I can skip through printing out all the members. I'll try printing it. I'll try finding a way to print it directly into Discord instead of in the Python terminal. So the stream is almost going to end anyway. So I'm going to quickly try to make the Discord bot print something inside our Discord. Yeah, again, this is kind of like a learning experience for me too. So it's not going to be extremely smooth. I'm going to be kind of trying to figure this out by myself. And then this is kind of like more of, you guys can try kind of like learning with me. There you go. That's how it is. Okay, so I'm in the discord.py documentation right now. And it seems, yeah, so this is how APIs usually are. I've worked with WPI library for First Robotics, and a lot of it's like this. So we're gonna try to sort through all this stuff, and we're gonna try to find out what we want. So I think, yeah, what I want to do is print something in the Discord server. So I'm gonna go to client, because I remember what client means the bot in the code. So the client is the bot. So these are apparently, so the client is the object. And then this page should have like a bunch of stuff that we can do with the client or our bot. Okay. Represents a client connection that connects to Discord. Cool. Connector, proxy, shared ID, intents, member cache flags, member offline, chunk status, allowed mentions, heartbeat timeout, guild subscriptions. Let's see this. Data classes. I think what we do need is inside the client. Sorry, the client class. So I'm gonna try to figure out exactly what will print out something. Scratching my head here, but we'll find out, guys. Don't worry. So login, token. Let's see if we actually have any of these in our code so far. Do we have connect? No, we don't. Okay, so this seems like something. This is probably a function that runs during a certain event. So a certain, what I mean is like on ready probably means that when it first connects and it becomes quote unquote ready, the robot becomes quote unquote, the connection becomes quote unquote ready, it does this. So there might be another function that responds to texts over here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna actually Google this. Making a Discord bot on. Right. Okay. Oh, looks like there are more websites that we can use. This is actually JavaScript, so we can't really use this. Let's see what to do over here. Oh, okay. They actually did something really smart. They changed the client into bot. I'm actually going to do that because clients just makes it a little bit harder to understand. So VS Code is a really nice function. You can just rename a symbol. So in this case, a symbol is a variable. Rename it to bot. And it didn't work. The refactoring library rope is not installed. Install. I'm going to install this. Whatever it says to install. I'm installing it. Now let's try. Oh. I pressed yes, though. Come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna do this manually. Bot. 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 Okay. Now let's run it just to make sure it works. Okay, cool, it works. And now, what this guy's saying is you have a keyword here. Okay, cool. So the keyword, remember the keyword is the thing that your bot is supposed to respond to. I'll make a variable called keyword, and then I'll make it roulette. So right now, I'll make it roulette for now. And then on message, okay. And message is a parameter. Interesting. So message text equals message dot content dot strip dot upper. Okay. If keyword and message text await. I don't know what await does. Bot dot send message, message dot channel. Okay, cool. So I'm going to actually, so I think I gotta add that event, that another function. So remember this onReady is a function. Add another function called, first I gotta make this a bot, we're in a bot. I'm gonna make this an event. I'll do that over there. We'll see. Yes, it did. Okay. And then async, I don't know what async does. There you go. They even give us like some nice stuff here. On message. And then message is the parameter. And this is what we're supposed to put in. And basically over here, they're formatting that message, whatever it is. They format it so the computer can read it easier. So it's all, so if they have like a bunch of capital letters and stuff and a bunch of white space, aka like spaces or enter spaces or tabs or anything in there, it takes all that out and makes it into a nice plain lowercase text. So I'm gonna take that. I'm not gonna actually copy it, but message text equals message dot strip dot lower dot. Oh wait, they actually made it upper. Interesting. And they also used an element or a variable in the message object called content. Okay, so I think message is actually an object. Copy that, content.strip. Where's my keyword? Here's my keyword. I'm actually gonna make that capital. I guess that kind of makes sense. Because, oh wait, actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh. Looks like Abby Shannon is back, sick. Okay, so while I'm about to finish this, so I'm gonna finish this real quick. Oh no, actually, I think it's better for Abby Shannon. We can finally see how to install the library. We can actually. All right, Abby Shannon, you good? So Abhishan is actually going to show you how to install the discord.py library. So what I did, all the things that I did before was using the library that Discord like provides. It's and you get there's actually like a process to how you're supposed to add it to your computer. And this is like a more technical type of thing, but here Abhishan will actually show you how to do that.
Okay, so as you could see up here, because I don't have Discord's library installed, like I have like an error here. You see this red, you get it. So what you need to do once you download CSS, C++ from Visual Studio, you just do install as I did before. I'm not sure why. I still don't get why. Oh, my bad. Not pip install
Pip install, yeah.
to discord.py. And it should work this time.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, it looks like it's doing something.
Yeah, just give it a second.
All right, looks like it's doing something.
It looks like I already installed it, so I'll just uninstall and then install again.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. So, oh yeah, just to explain before you install it. I mean, you can install it, but like, so the way you import it, like this what Abhishan is doing right now is physically importing it, like downloading something like as you download a normal program from the internet. He's downloading discord.py from the internet, but in code, if you look on the top, it says import discord. That is
I think it's cached, but it would do is that it would like extract the files needed for the library, and then
Exactly.
it'll like install it.
True. Yeah, he's very right.
So let's actually test this out. I don't have like the most updated version right now. I'll pull it later, but what?
Oh, is it saying is it giving you an error again?
Let me kill the timer real quick. Let's try a new one.
Okay, so we're gonna. I think this is the hardest part, like when making a program, is just installing everything and make it work in a computer. The code is actually not that hard, believe it or not. It's like it's all structured and everything, but like once you try to install what you need to make the code, that is probably harder. I was struggling so hard the first time I tried to install a library. I literally spent like a whole day trying to figure that out. So I guess Abhishan's gonna try to do that one more time.
So
Oh no! Oh yeah. So pip install discord.py.
like
Yeah.
it's not working again.
So it's
Is that
saying
you
that.
there?
Oh, can you hear me? Oh wait, I don't know if Abby can hear me, but oh wait. Okay, so Abby Shannon, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, it says right there that no module named Discord. So the command is pip install and then tac u discord.py. So you forgot the py at the end. That's all. Abby, did you catch that? I'm not sure if Abby Shannon. We actually text that to him. Sorry guys for technical difficulties again. It's built in to our stream, the technical difficulties. All right, Abby, I sent you the command. All right, so I think Abby just messaged me. He's gonna be back very soon, but I will actually. So we will show you the Discord how to install Discord.py again, but a little bit later. Abby Shannon's a little busy. He's a busy, very busy guy. He's very smart, and he has a lot of things to do. So I'll let him go ahead, and I will continue with this. So if you remember, we left off right over here. We basically added this function called onMessage. This onMessage, it runs whenever the bot receives a message, and this message, it's right over here. So that message, whatever you type in the server, it is stored in this variable called message. So right now, what I'm going to try to do is store the message text, and that message text is created using this block of code, which basically takes the message like object, and then it gets the content of that object. It takes away all the white space, like the spaces, the enter, like the new lines and the tabs, and it converts it all to lowercase. So now this is like the pure text that you're getting from the message. And now, using the power of Google, I'm going to try to figure out how to make, so it actually tells me right here, this guy, I need to give a shout out to this guy. What's his name? Sean Breckenridge. Yes, so Sean Breckenridge basically tells me that you can just use this, you can use like an if statement, and then use this function, use this block of code, so the bot.send message, and then message.channel, and this stuff, and then it'll send something to the server. So I'm going to actually try that. So if the keyword, so I defined a keyword up here, this keyword, it's kind of janky code, but I'll try fixing it a little later. Hopefully next stream we'll get some cleaner code. So right after this Discord will print something, and if Abby is if he's back, then we can share the discord.py tutorial, or we can end the stream after we're done with this, and if it works, and then we can end the stream, and then if he's not back, and then you guys can have a nice life after that. But for now, we are going to try to make this work together. You know, that's the best part about this. You know, we are together, aka the one person that's watching this. Wait, bot.send message. Message. Send message. Yeah, message.channel. Oh, so basically it gets the channel. I'm pretty sure the channel, let me actually search that in the API reference right here. There should be, yes, a channel. So text channel. Message. Yeah, message. So message object. Here. So the text channel that the message was sent from could be DM channel or group channel if it's private message. Okay, so that makes sense. So it gets the channel. So this message.channel guess the channel that. Excuse. Oh my God, not good at typing. Okay, yeah. So it gets the channel that the message was sent in. And what else did they do over here? And I'm guessing they print out this text. All right. Interesting. Okay, okay. Oh, I see what they're doing here. So these two brackets are where it's basically what I think the keyword, whatever the value of the keyword is, it's put into those brackets. And then these brackets are replaced by the keyword. And then it basically prints out the keyword was said. So I'm gonna actually try that. I'm gonna copy and paste. I'm not gonna copy and paste, but I'm gonna try that. Format's a string. It's a method, a string method that allows you to Google this. I am very new. I'm not a master at Python. String.format. Let's see what W3 Schools says. Format method formats specified values and inserts them into the strings placeholder. Okay, so it is what I said. Thank you very much. I know what that means. Yay. Okay, so it says, so basically what I'm doing is I'm putting this keyword into and replacing these brackets with this keyword. Okay, so let's try that. Let me see if he put anything else. Okay, cool. So he looks like he didn't put anything else. Let's save this. I'm gonna run it. I'll have to kill the terminal, I forgot. I'm gonna run this. Okay, cool. Oh, looks like it's giving me an error. Instance of client has no send message member. Interesting. Oh, so it's saying, it's not even giving me an error. Wow, interesting. It's just giving me this underline. Has no send message member. So this might be a little bit old. Not send message. Okay, let me actually check. Client, heartbeat, blah, 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 blah. Await. Yeah, so they use this await keyword here. Await logout, await connect, await close, await clear, await start, await run. Oh, it's just run. Users, get channel, get guild, get user. Okay. You know what? Instead of scrolling, sorted by alphabetical order. I'm just gonna use Control F. See. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so there's no actual function that you can send messages with. So I'm just looking for a function where I can send a message to the channel with. Interesting. Okay. No one else said anything over here, so very interesting. message.channel.set permissions, message author, blah, blah, blah. Let me actually Google this again. Discord server using a Discord bot. Oh man, okay, so this is discord.javascript, so I'm not going to use that. Discord bot. Oh, this might actually have it. How to make a Discord bot. Another website. Sick. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Channel, user list, text input, Discord API. Create a bot account, blah, 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 blah. We did all this. Oh, okay, so this is also JS. Let me see if this website has anything. The website that we were using before. Let's see if that has anything important that we can use. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Responding to messages. Here it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so if message.author is client.user, return. Oh, okay, so message.channel.send. Sick. Okay, that's I think that's it. Message. So instead of using the bot to send a message, we're basically just getting the channel and we're sending a message in that channel. I'm gonna send hi. I'm not gonna send this big thing. Send. Let's see, if message, send, and then the response. I'm going to just send hi. Okay, let us save this. Let us kill this terminal. Let's run this. So it connects to the server. Hopefully, if I message, okay, so it connected now. If I go to the server, Russian roulette bot test server, I type in the command word. Let me double check what that is. Roulette. Okay. Control C. Control V. Hey, it does work. Sick. All right, so that's basically this is basically all that we have achieved today. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to actually text. We're going to take a 10-minute break first, and then I will either conclude after that break, or we're going to see if Abby Shannon is if his thing is all right, if his computer is working good, and if he's available right now, then we will continue. Otherwise, after that 10 minutes, I'm gonna say farewell, and we'll see you hopefully next time. For now, I'm gonna open that 10-minute timer, the janky 10-minute timer. Oops. Okay. And I'm gonna stop sharing. We'll share that one tab. Full screen. All right. All right. I'll see you guys later, or I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Goodbye. All right. I guess we're back. I'm back. It looks like Abby Shannon. I should bring him on right now. Oh, I think Abby Shannon is still a little busy. I have accomplished what I wanted to do. I mean, what it's not really what I want to do. I want to do a little bit more. But so far, we got some progress. We got our bot working, which is which is good. But let me actually ask Abby, see if he's good for like kind of showing you guys. If there's no more errors, then he can show you guys like the installation, how to install discord.py correctly. But he's having a little bit like there's like an error or something. I think it's because he's installing he installed multiple versions of Python. I think that's a problem. But I'm just gonna ask him if he's ready to stream right now. If not, then we can end this right here. Meanwhile, you guys can watch some. There's some really cool effects on this. You know, I'm using a website called Restream. Restream is pretty cool. It's like this online type of OBS. I don't know what's called, like a streaming software. It's like that. It's very, very cool. It's online. You have like a bunch of different things you can put on. Very nice. So you can look at this. Oh wait, Abby actually, so you don't get to see the nice video that I have over here. But anyway, thank you all, whoever joined us, whoever is here, and whoever has joined us before, whoever's gonna watch this later, hopefully. Yeah, even if you weren't here the whole way, anyone that just saw this, yeah, again, the purpose of this is just to show, just to kind of give like an example of what, how to use like the time that we have during quarantine and stuff. So I wanted to kind of make this just to kind of make it like a inspiring live stream, not really something that you can't really learn much off of this, maybe a little bit, but it's more like, hey, this guy is doing something cool, I can do something cool too, something like that. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I'll let Abby, yeah, thank you, Lalith. I know Lalith is right here. Give a shout out to Lalith. What's up, bro? I'm gonna see.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, we'll try improving a little bit on this stream. We'll try to fix our technical difficulties. And Abby, you have any last words?
You know, do something fun, you know, like what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. Fun is good. Don't waste your time. Don't procrastinate like me. I still have to do my homework after this.
Yeah, see.
All right. See you later, guys.